拼法的问题，一定是老师要教你们，是吗？如果你拼错，没有办法，我的英文太不好的，是这样子吗？如果拼错，怎么办？I'm going to show you something. Pretend that you don't see the email addresses. I haven't had time to change this. I'm working at a school in Zhongli, and I told my students to email me and to send me something for our project. Okay. Now I'm going to make this nice and big. I told these students they have to check their spelling. We already had a couple problems. Last Friday, I showed them the dictionary. I said, check every word. Did they check? 这边黑色的写什么？ The letters are big enough. Read it. And can. A. Come on, 一经言. What's Dharma? What is Dharma? Anybody want to find it? 台定不在里面，可以试试看。If you're afraid of being embarrassed because of your pronunciation, start here. 拼法可以自己看。 有拼法写错，有拼法的问题，有拼错的问题，不是老师的问题，一定是学生的问题，因为每个学生可以用字典。Every student can use a dictionary. So what happens if you're afraid to speak because your pronunciation 有可能有发音的问题，有可能认为笑我，不要。 Right? I'm afraid to speak. I will make fun of these students. When I see them on Friday, I will put this on the wall and I will point at those students and I will say, you did not check. But really, it's dumb. Not her, it's my students at the school. All right? It's really dumb because how hard is it? You look up the word you want to say. Oh, the word isn't in here. 有可能写错的。所以呢，可以问朋友，可以问老师，可以问。But if you don't ask, if you don't check, then people will laugh at you. Yeah. So I will laugh at these students because it's a stupid mistake. There are no stupid questions, but there are a lot of stupid mistakes. Good. 没有这个字。But see if you can guess what they're supposed to write about. Let's see which one of these actually has it. So it's a 拼错的问题. That's all. the R and the A. It's a simple little mistake. But if you don't pay attention here, when you have time, you cannot fix it here when you don't have time. Find the pinfar kaisen. You have to pay attention to your spelling. I promise you, if you fix your spelling, your pronunciation will be better. That's how it works. Because you start paying attention. You start looking for problems. Now you can do this in Chinese too. Every time you write a message and send it, and you don't read it carefully, you are practicing making mistakes. 跟发音一样。你们的中文好不好？你们觉得呢？中文的发音都没问题吗？你们都是台湾人哦。How do you say this word? Don't look on your cell phone. This one you should be able to say without your phone. Say this word. Everybody, 一起念。大声。In the back. Just again. Say it too. The problem is, most people in Taiwan can't say it. You don't actually say you say as a It's kind of a stupid mistake though, because oops, that's a little ugly. This one, 给我听。一起念。是。OK， 有声的。无声有声，你们都了解注音符号吗？所以呢 ，z 无声有声 ，v 无声有声。是。日。是一样的音 ，it's the same sound. The same sound， 一个是无声，一个是有声，这是一样的音。如果它是所以它是没有音的，因为无声的母音没有音，所以不是英文的问题，是中文的问题，是你们自己的语言的问题，没有问音的问题。If you don't ask, there will be problems, right? So, if you're embarrassed by your pronunciation in English, maybe you should be embarrassed by your pronunciation in Chinese. But then fix it. 有个问题，所以呢 find the answer, practice it. When you start paying attention, when you start listening to how you speak, then you can make it better. 写字是一样的。中文的这个的，我的这个的。How many different words are there in Chinese for that sound? Like a de. 有我的跟你的、他的、学校的、红色的这个的，都是一个字吗？都是一样的字吗？ There's 3 different words there. Does anybody actually know how to use them right? Do you use them right? Or you just write to the double, right? You just write this for everything. 比较简单的。If you practice mistakes, it gets very hard to fix them. So, when you write in Chinese, check your writing before you send it. when I wrote answers to these emails, every time I wrote, I stopped and I read it again, and then I thought about it, I read it again, and then I hit send. I check my spelling in English. You need to check your writing in Chinese. If you do that, then you will start checking your writing in English. And if you do that, you check your spelling. You will also check your pronunciation. 可以自己看